Next up, we have Lefty's Live Music, based in Des Moines, Iowa. Give a round of applause.
Thanks, guys. I'm Ann, and this is Erik, and we're from Lefty's Live Music in Des Moines. I'm going to run some photos behind us here so you can kind of see where our concert venue started and where we are now. We opened just a couple weeks ago. Kind of watch back there and see how we've progressed. One thing I want you to note when you look through these photos is that Lefty's Live Music isn't my project, and it isn't Erik's project. It really is a project by and for the Des Moines music community. We're blessed to have a lot of support in Des Moines, and though the music industry is a business, it really is a family as well. Other than just being a fan, I came into the music industry by way of journalism. I graduated from Drake University with a journalism degree, and a few years into that career, I became the entertainment editor at City View. I would cover band performances, write CD reviews, all that stuff. And part of my job was talking to venue owners about upcoming shows. And the day that I got mad about something or other and quit City View, J.C. Wilson, who owned the House of Bricks, a music venue in Des Moines, gave me a call and kind of said, "Hey, what's up?" And I said, "Just quit my job." He said, "Well, come work for me." And so I did. And 10 years later, I was the bar manager, was booking shows here and there, making flyers, doing publicity, generally running the bar. And this is where I met Erik Brown. We started working shows together, and this is where I started formulating kind of the ideas that would become Lefty's. When they chose to close that venue and turn the space into a restaurant, it felt very natural for us to take some of those ideas we had formulated there and implement them into our own space.
I'm a trumpet player, so musician is my background. My first experience playing in public was when I was 8 years old. I grew up in Augusta, Georgia. And my parents put me in front of a group of elderly people that were terminal. And so the spiritual and emotional connection of music was an immediate life-changing factor for me. There were no ages, no races, no religions, no language barriers. We were all the same. As the talent buyer for Lefty, my goal is to make everyone, the customers and musicians, feel that connection. I've since been all around the world touring, and those experiences directly carry over into our business model, which is entirely based on creating a platform for humans to connect. From the quality of the sound system to the local beers featured at Lefty, we're dedicated to creating an environment of discovering the best elements of our culture. There's such a wealth of amazing artists in Iowa, from guitar players, painters, to craft beer geniuses like we have in the room today. So we saw a point in the Des Moines market that was begging for a different approach to a music video. What really differentiates us from the other places is that music is our sole focus. By providing premier sound systems set up by engineers and acousticians, building a green room for musicians, having a designated band merch area, featuring local snacks and beers, covering our walls with local artist paintings, we're showing our dedication to showcasing the finest that Iowa has to offer. We thought if music is what brings people in the door, why shouldn't that be where all our attention lies? Not as important as putting millions in the bank, that pales in comparison to the opportunity to change our climate and the Des Moines culture through art. I could have continued to play trumpet and tour the world and manage another band, but we saw and heard the need for the bar to be raised. We've taken those ideas along with our own experiences and created the next piece of the evolution of the Iowa sound. The CDs we gave you guys today is just an example of the amazing talent that we have here. Those are all Iowa musicians. They're all friends of ours. They've all played the venue since we've opened. By allowing local artists to be heard in the best fidelity environment, we're setting them up for success on a larger scale.
One of the things Erik's really trying to say is that our product isn't just beer, though that's what makes the majority of our profit. Our product isn't whiskey, and our product isn't tequila. Our product is music, and our product is making memories. So by creating a room that focuses on making each person's experience the best it can be, we really hope to keep them coming back again and again. We're discovering that this focus on quality music isn't just a crazy idea we've had, that there really is a need in the marketplace. And since the day we announced our plans, every print media outlet in Des Moines has covered our story. It's covered City View, then Juice, Des Moines Register, the Iowa Life section. We've been on TV, we've been on the radio, we've been interviewed by blogs and by college newspapers. Our website's seen heavy traffic, and we have thousands of fans on Facebook. So we're finding that people are interested and that people do have a thirst for this kind of business. Erik had mentioned the green room a second ago, and by offering musicians a memorable experience, That's something we want to set us apart from other venues in the area. And having a green room is a really big focus of that. We want to build a quiet space for musicians to be able to relax and prepare. And we have the space to do that in our building, but honestly, it's kind of been the bane of our existence. There's a lot of water damage from previous storms, and it continues to be an issue. So that's the main reason the Dream Big Prize is important to us, fixing that us and making a safe space for musicians.
Short term for us is just that, fixing the building that we bought. It's a 60-year-old building. The inside and out still needs work to it. Then all our attention can be on just putting amazing bands in there. Do we see ourselves having huge dreams for Lefties and being across the nation in other cities? Sure. But our focus is right now what we're doing. So we're going to work all day, every day to make sure that it's the best place that we can make it. Lefties will be synonymous with quality and growth. We can't wait to see our first Grammy winner cut their teeth in that. Better yet, we can't wait to see the 16-year-old who finds her own voice and a way to connect through music.